Greetings, sir and sirettes, and welcome back to Stellaris with me, Lathrix, and of course, welcome back to the Union of Divergence. Today, what we're going to be doing is building up our megastructures, trying to balance our economy a little bit, and focus on trying to get Galactic Wonders. After asking the question in the previous video, it seems like Galactic Wonders is far more popular than World Shaper. Although I really wish I could have both, it does seem like Galactic Wonders will ultimately be the biggest benefit to our empire, giving us almost unlimited energy and minerals, but that will be in the distant future. But of course we do have master builders as well, so we can get there a little bit faster. As soon as we have the Ascension perk, our buildings will be quickly built, which is very nice. I am focusing quite a lot on Unity at the moment, so we should have this all set up at least before the endgame crisis. So other than that, what else are we doing today? Today we are also focusing on trying to balance our economy a little bit. Right now we are focusing quite heavily into alloys, Unity and research, but that's kind of costing us everywhere else. So, just going to grow up all of our planets and try and get things a little bit more reasonable. That would be really nice. Well, we may as well start as we mean to go on. Of course, we are still building habitats as fast as we possibly can. Doesn't really matter who we send in there first, honestly, so go ahead, brutes. I believe in you. I mean, that's pretty nice, but I don't really care about it too much. Again, don't really care. I guess you can't have the penal colony as a habitat. Yeah, I think the planet needs to be a certain size for these special buildings, or special types. Which is a shame. Although I am curious with how that works with the new sector system and the new world system, so let's find out. So as always, we can't turn a habitat into a penal colony, but we can turn any of the worlds, and it's still the exact same as before, costing influence, and it is indeed a decision. Our consumer goods issues will eventually be fixed by this habitable section over here. Since we're going with the commercial segments, this also produces some lovely consumer goods, along with loads of trade value. Currently we only have 9 people here, and it already has 70 trade value. Now we could be a bit silly and build multiple commercial segments, so then we have loads and loads of merchants all giving us loads and loads of trade value. But for now I would really like the consumer goods, please. The interstellar assembly is now finished. Beautiful. Which means now we're getting plus 50 to all other empires, so even ones which normally don't like us, kind of like us a little bit more, which is really nice. And those who already like us absolutely love us. In addition to this, this will also increase the immigration pool quite drastically for all of our planets. All citizens will be ours. Through bribery and friendship. So now I have enough alloys to either start the coordination center or to finish off the science nexus. Realistically, it has to be the science nexus. Oh no, not finish off, one off after this, but still. Once this is finished, giving us that lovely research bonus will be great. The coordination center will be better later on in times of war. I'm making loads of alloys, but now we're building all these things so quickly, I'm running out of them. That's worrying. Finally sending the science ships to go and do science at the science worlds. A truly radical concept in the Union. Scientists doing science. We're a special sort of empire, aren't we? It began as a subtle shift in Kroll behaviour. Scattered reports of their ships, once rarely seen outside of their own space, now being spotted in remote systems all across the galaxy. Highly advanced scouting vessels visiting ancient, ruined worlds, refusing all hails and fleeing when attacked. Their purpose and mission unknown until now. The sleepers awake, the Kroll are here once more. Which is terrifying, because these are the militant isolationists. They are going to try and conquer the galaxy, and they are much stronger than we are, and right next to us. For the glory of the Federation, which I still need to name, we need to start diverting our alloys into ships. I was saving up because we're getting somewhat close now to finishing off Supremacy, but yeah, we're building ships instead. Well, let's get our stuff ready to go. Okay, so new ships then need to be anti-Fallen Empire, and the Fallen Empire love their shields above all else. So, do I want to use Scout Wings still? They do ignore shields, and these are basically point defense. Remember, the Scout Wings can attack missiles and other strike craft. So the question is, are they even worth using? Yes, they are. The enemy used strike craft already, that's fantastic. And no miss... Ooh, loads of flat cannons, though. Yeah, might be worth it just to go heavily into anti-shield and just ignore their strike craft. And especially not use strike craft of our own. Okay then, well that's terrifying. Question, do we have cloud lightning? Yes we do. Okay, battleships. You are no longer... Oh no, that is the battleship, but that's even more worrying. So battleship, you're no longer going to be what you currently are. All new battleships will be hooked up with cloud lightning, or perhaps anti-shield stuff rather than ignore shield, ignore armor. The reason is, we have a lot of ships right now, especially in the Federation fleet, we can't afford to convert all of them, and they will be hitting the shield. So having just a few specialists ignoring shield and armor might not work with them as well, just knocking out that shield might be better. Plus it looks cooler, so for now we'll go with that. We'll still use the arc emitter though, because that's just so useful. And saying that, we could go full on cannon, just complete anti-shield. If I had time to convert the entire fleet, then I would just go completely ignoring shield and armor. That seems to be the best bet, because yet their hull... Wow, their hull is really low. Yeah, maybe it is still best then just to go straight after the hull, even though I'm not converting the old stuff. That's also better against most of the endgame crises. Okay, then all new ships will be completely ignore armor, ignore shields. I was hoping just to stick with this, but considering how much of a threat that is, I'm afraid the fun option might not be the best. Let's just go with pure lightning. On the upside, this will be a way for us to get all the Fallen Empire tech. Otherwise, we simply weren't going to be able to do that, which is lovely. Also, I think shields are still best against most things, so let's go with that. That way our fleets won't be too slow. Okay. All of our alloys have now gone into building a brand new fleet. Our current fleets are now on the move. Do we attack them first, or do we wait for them to attack us? They are a true threat to the galaxy. So much so, if we declare war against them, it's end threat. Yeah, they're counted as a galactic threat, so really, really not a bad thing to take them out. Certainly justified in many, many ways. Though I may just wait for them to attack us first, or attack someone. The size of the cloud lightning weapons on destroyers is just amazing. So, our fleets are ready. I don't know if I want to wait any longer or just attack them. I don't know if an Awakened Empire can build their fleet back up. I know a Fallen Empire can't. I'm not sure about the Awakened Empire. Our fleets are just about strong enough to do pretty much a balanced fight against the enemy, but as long as they're all split out like this, we can probably destroy them and just get it over with. They are currently threatening this empire over here, which has no strong allies. They are aggressive to us as well and could attack at any moment. And they've basically threatened us several times at this point, so I don't know what to do here. Do I attack or not? I'm honestly thinking, yes, it's in the good of the galaxy that I attack. It's for the good of the galaxy that I attack, and we're in the perfect position to do so. Waiting around will just cause us problems and perhaps a lot more civilian casualties later on if they start attacking our worlds. Remember, we show restraint with bombardment. We can't actually go any stronger than this here, the selective bombardment. They, on the other hand, will do the far more aggressive ones, which takes out more population, at least in terms of the lore. I think it would be best if we just take them out. But I don't want to. I was hoping they would actually attack us, but it seems like we have enough fleet power that we're just kind of scaring them off. Let us end this charade. See? They're nasty. No, it is not time to go to war with another empire right now. Who even are they? These? No! Do not go to war with those! Oh, it's 2 against 1. Does that mean the war happens or not? It didn't, okay. I'm just gonna ignore that one then. Not a good time for that. This is the most calm insult I have ever seen in Stellaris. Our patience with your prejudices against other cultures is wearing thin. When will you be civilized enough to truly join the interstellar community? It's almost an offer. Of course it's an insult saying they're not civilized, but it's still such a vague, weak insult. I'm doing it anyway, there we go. We're saying that. And yeah, we are going to go to war.
They are a threat to democracy.
That's exactly what they are, oh voiceover guy. They are a threat to democracy. In fact, they're a threat to pretty much everyone at the moment. They appeared, they woke up, and then they basically said, oh yeah, by the way, we're taking over the entire galaxy right now. Oh. What happened with that? Oh, yeah, I forgot the caretakers gave us those injections ages ago. I completely forgot about that, and that's a really annoying negative modifier there, but thankfully it doesn't last too long. Ooh, that minus happiness is actually going to really hurt our production.
Engaging enemy station. Technology discovered.
What do I want to grab here? Straight away, here begins the first fight. So many corvettes. So much strike craft. Yep, that was pretty nice. Well, so many strike craft. Anyway, what next? Being attacked again. As usual, the Grand Herald is rushing forwards. Please don't take out the Grand Herald, that would be lovely. Okay, lovely, that was taken out. So, you, following that guy again, you get right to the corner, because, once again, we're about to jump, and this time, I want this station as soon as possible before all of their fleets return. Then we can just bunker down here. Slight change of plan, the enemy are about to spawn in over there, and because we have so many corvettes, what we want is to be as close as possible. Also, I got it wrong, it's over there. Whoopsie-daisy. Oh, that poor corvette there. Oh no, they're our corvettes, so I was right, never mind, I was right. Our allies are coming from there. Okay, lovely. All of our Titans are still operational, which is honestly quite surprising, and we are under attack again. Lovely. Okay, so you just ignore enemies for now, since there's a few there already. Go there, start doing research. Fleet, get ready to jump. Ooh, hello. They have another full fleet. Okay, they actually had more than I thought, but thankfully, because they've been attacking us in such a staggered way, we have been just beating them over and over again. Though we are starting to lose some of our ships, we are getting constant reinforcements from our allies, which is really useful. Wow, in the Federation, only corvettes have survived. Yep, all of our cruisers have been annihilated from the other fleet as well. Go corvettes, I guess you are pretty darn good against the Fallen Empire, since they have so many large weapons, they can't really deal with the faster, more evasive things. So this is all that remains. Not exactly very much. On the upside, though, we have destroyed pretty much all of the enemy as well, so what's going to happen is that I'm going to take this little section here. We've completely nullified them as a major threat to the galaxy, but I won't be able to take all of the worlds, which is a shame, because I would love this. All that energy for the people. Okay, our secondary fleet should be ready really soon. In fact, I'm going to get that moving now. So, let's go. Well, we're about to be forced into peace, and honestly, I'm not too upset about that. What we've managed to do is take away their weaponry, and that's really the main goal. I'm no longer particularly scared of them, and, of course, what else we've got is some delicious tech, which means now we can use their shields and such, which is great. The Coordination Center now has the very first stage completed. Lovely. Giving us more sublight speed and more starbases. Supremacy is now finished, which means we can finally go ahead and grab Galactic Wonders. Beautiful. Now, that's actually research, so we can't instantly start to build it, which is fine because we're kind of low on alloys anyway. Also, our allies managed to grab this system, which is kind of annoying because I really wanted this archaeological site, but it's fine. It's fine, they can have it. They've been helping us, they're allowed it. Not salty about that in the slightest. Honestly, I may just go for peace right now. We already have all the tech we want, we've completely disarmed them. If they become aggressive again in the future, we can just obliterate them next time.
Debris analyzed.
We're not about destroying an entire empire, we're simply here to safeguard the galaxy. Starting research now on the matter decompressor. We can get energy a lot easier than we can get minerals at the moment, because these ring worlds, for instance, are going to be just trade heaven soon. That's going to be loads of energy, and then the habitats can do the same. Minerals, on the other hand, a bit more niche. Activating the miniature galaxy. Loader efficiency. I actually don't know what that one is. What is loader efficiency? Sounds like something that should be here, but it's not. I'm just really curious, so... I'm going mad, maybe. Oh, loader efficiency is one of the repeatables. I just thought that when you did that, it also gave it as an option instantly, but apparently not. Okay, well that's actually fantastic though. Doing half of one of those repeatables is really good. Well, that's nice. The other faction no longer really dislikes us all that much. One member does, but the leader, the stronger, likes us. Because they are no longer rivals with one of our allies. Oh, okay. Still wary, but they've opened up their borders, so yep, we're going to be friends now. And hopefully over time then, you will stop hating the other members as well, then we can be two federations which are friends. Honestly, we don't really need any more members to our federation, because we already have the maximum fleet power when it comes to the Federation fleet, and that's all I'm really in it for in terms of gameplay, so I'm more than happy to be just friends. You know, I'm pretty bad when it comes to border gore, having really bad looking borders which aren't always filled in and just ultimately are truly bizarre and not exactly pleasant to look at. But this empire! That's taking it to an art level. I mean, I'm impressed. Our work is in place, we have the research, we have the influence. Let's begin building the matter decompressor. I'm also now going to the last level of the science nexus.
Complete.
And soon we can further increase the speed we're building these. Lovely. Hello, minerals! Once this is solved, honestly most of our problems will just fade away. With all the minerals this will produce, we can produce as many consumer goods as we want, and then that problem's fixed, and then, well, we can focus more on tech and more on alloy production.
Technology.
Our ships are now using dark matter reactors and dark matter deflectors. Oh, and even dark matter thrusters, yep, so they're faster, have better shielding, and better power production. Glory to the Union. Finally, we are going to name our Federation, and of course, we are the good guys. This time, actually being truthful. A few people suggested this, and I just had to, considering how jokingly I've said, remember, we are the good guys throughout all of my videos, even back in the days of From the Depths. For once, we are actually the good guys, depending on how you look at us, and I think we just need to have that. Glory to the good guys, and with that, I'm afraid I am all out of time for today's video. In the next video, we will be completing our matter decompressor, and hopefully we can also start on the Dyson Sphere before the endgame crisis occurs. I really doubt we're going to have a ring world, which is a shame, but still, all the other stuff should be up and running. We are also very close now to finishing off the Science Nexus, and then, in fact now, we can even continue on with the Coordination Center, giving us more star bases, more sublight speed. In fact, it now finally actually says the stats down here. That is really nice. So, if you have enjoyed today's video, then of course, likes, favourites, shares, comments, all that good stuff helps out me, helps out the channel, and most importantly, shows that Stellaris is a series you wish to see continued in the future. Thank you so much for watching, and goodbye.